Everybody, it's Pandy. I'm playing Red Orchestra 2. This is failed Monday for me because I didn't do the show. I didn't like my scenery and my facility. So I'm going to play Red Orchestra 2 on the setting of Hero of Stalingrad. So here we go. I just wanted to go ahead and get this done because I said that I was going to do single player and I just haven't done it, and I decided to go ahead and do it right at this moment. Mainly because I managed not to do the show that I promised to do, but I also promised I'll be giving games away for that. And I already bought the game, so at the end of this video I plan on giving a game away, so stick around, check it out. I want to talk about Red Orchestra 2, the single player version. Now, one thing that I did notice about Heroes of Stalingrad, the setting of Hero of Stalingrad is what I meant, is that the AI is like superhuman. The enemy AI, the folks that are shooting at you, the guys that you guys see shooting at me. I just got my head blown off. Oh, that looked like that hurt. The point is they have superhuman powers and they manage to shoot you without even turning their guns to you. You guys will see that in the next video for the next mission. I plan on doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday of just playing games like this, and I'm going to go ahead and do it mission by mission. But one of the things I noticed is just simply they just know how to shoot, even though the game claims that they are poorly equipped, poorly trained, and poorly everything. But they fuck me up every time. I still manage to win at the end of it. And it's really interesting because I've never faced off against AI that knew what they were doing. But that's not speaking highly about my friendly soldiers. The friendly soldiers that are supposed to be on my team seem like they're monkeys. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have no idea where they're going or how they're doing. And it's just disappointing with the fact that they just don't know how to play. I mean, shit, Nubs and Call of Duty 4 know how to play better than this. The little kids, they know how to play better than my friendly teammates. I mean, look, that guy just ran up front of me. You know, this might not be all synced up, but a guy just ran in front of me. Oh, I mean, my team sucks nuts, and the enemy team is just outstanding. And that might be a side effect of the setting of Hero of Stalingrad. You're supposed to be the hero, get that iron cross, get it on, blow shit up, shoot people, and what have you, get shot at. And I'm just rambling on because I'm tired. And I got off work, and I was all this depressed, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the show. And I was like, oh, I have all this footage of doing Red Orchestra 2. Why don't I just go ahead and show that? So I decided to do that. And I'm tired. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Back on subject. I just learned something in regards to the game, the single player. I did not know you can adjust your sights. I went through the training, and I don't show this footage of that because that's boring as hell. I don't even know why people will take footage of that and post it up, but it's not even a point of debate. I didn't even know you can adjust your sights, so it's going to be really interesting to play multiplayer with the ability to adjust my bolt-action rifle and sniper rifles and everything, because once I get my range and be able to home in and snipe on people, I think I'm going to be deadly accurate. I never had a game where I got to pretty much zone in or zero in on my sights and be able to get some nice kill shots and fuck people up. The only game I can remember that I was able to do that on was Armed Assault 2, and that was kind of arcanic. It wasn't exactly smooth, and it wasn't exactly like straightforward and on purpose. It's kind of hard to describe because I haven't played it in so long, and it's kind of hard to really. I don't even remember how to do it. I just remember it was not really built into the controls. And with this, you just have to move the mouse wheel, and it's like pretty smooth. It's pretty straightforward. You even see the sight go up and down. You adjust your rifle accordingly. Whenever I go out and shoot bolt action rifles, I would do that every once in a while to kind of test the theory. And I was never able to hit stuff like 300 yards out because, by the time you're trying to shoot at pop cans that far away, they're tiny and they are far as hell away. But what I do like about just Red Orchestra 2 is just the depth of the levels. Even though I don't have the highest graphics set, it's just pretty as hell. I really like the look and feel and how everything comes together. One thing that this game actually reminds me of is like right after Bad Company 2, all the buildings have been demolished and everything is falling apart. Especially when you're in a 64 or 32 first 32 on a 64 player server. It's kind of like intense, and you know, I would like to see a destructible environment in this type of environment. It would be really awesome, and I would actually be willing to possibly like buy a DLC through Bad Company 3 because they're gonna have the destructible environment. The engine itself is already well made. I wouldn't mind seeing like a World War II mod, and World War II's already been overdone. I would actually be interested in seeing something like the Korean War, where you have mountainous, jungle, tropical type stuff, where you have lots of trees, lots of possibilities for battles and scenarios. Like I previously said in other videos, you have endless possibilities of being able to say, you know, this team only has one life, and then the other team has to rush the hill, and whoever can take it first wins. That would be an interesting gameplay, in my opinion, just purely because you don't see that very often. When I was part of a realism unit way back when, we had a system kind of like that. Once you died, you know, respawn was obviously enabled for both teams, but if you're on the defending team, you don't respawn in. You just hold your ground and pretty much just call it a day until the round was over. Lots of good times doing that. There's been plenty of times where I was playing in those type of scenarios when I was on the defending team. We would have about 15 guys versus 35, and what I did was I took like 7 or 8 guys with me, and I decided to park ourselves on the far side of the map. We didn't even were around the objective that we were supposed to defend. But once the whole other team pretty much was concentrating and focusing on that position, I had the distracting force of the guys defending the objective just put a bunch of bullets out there, cause a hell of a distraction, and we just ran up on their flanks and just wiped out like a whole half of their other team, which was awesome. I managed to lose half my guys in the process, but we managed to buy at least, I would say, 5 minutes, and that really worked to our advantage, especially when these games, or who was decided to be the winner, is determined between minutes and seconds. So good times, good times. Again, I am really tired, and I'm watching the videos to some aspect. I'm actually watching the little recorder record and watching the little thing go up and down, the decibels and what have you. But I'm kind of watching. I just shot that guy because he got in my way. You know, shit happens. You can't just get in my way. Especially if it was my spot. I do that to people in game. You expect me to have the same respect for AI? Hell fucking no. Anyways, the point is, I'm giving the game away, and I just want to remind everyone that I'm going to be announcing all the winners on my new website, which is pandycole.com. I'm going to have a link down in the description. And the game I'm going to be giving away is going to be Civilization 5. You know, I mentioned this in a previous video, and I still have it. I'm not doing the kind of like the PC Gaming News show because I did not like the environment that I was putting myself in regards to what you guys were seeing in the background. And I'm kind of like touchy about how I look and stuff, and I am a bigger guy, so it was kind of shit, I'll just stick with being an anonymous motherfucker and play games. It's what I do best. Again, the best way to actually win said prize, Civilization 5, is to subscribe to the channel and actually post a comment in this video. And the comment is going to be, what do you think of the single player, if anyone has played it, what do you think of the single player gameplay? I actually like to hear what you guys say, and what do you guys think of this video? If you haven't played the game, what do you guys think of this video? I would love to hear what you guys got to say. Now I'm coming really close to the very end. It was fun. I gotta, you know, hurry up and edit this. And I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do the PC Gaming News, and honestly, it was really hard to find subjects to talk about. It was never meant to be. Again, check my website out, especially if you want to find out if you're a winner. I'm going to send a message to winners, but if you want to find out who the winners were, I'm not going to announce them in any videos, but I'm going to announce them on the website. Also got my World of Tanks videos up on there, so It'll be worth something to look at. I appreciate you guys' time and hope you guys have a good night. And peace.